Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And in today's episode, we are going to be doing a few different things. First and foremost, I want to recap what happened on the stream on Saturday. Essentially, I built a nether portal that leads off to the area where we're going to be building the dwarven city that I talked about last episode. I set up my beacon, and we built the gate. Now, it's not finished. It's not entirely done. And it's more of a proof of concept than anything else, including this path. This path, I like it as far as the design goes, but it needs some color in it. I think we'll mix some spruce and stuff in as well. Maybe the same for the gate as well. But check out this gate. That is a beautiful thing. And it goes into the hill, and then you'll go in, and we'll have probably a grand staircase going down, and I'm so excited for this project. It's gonna be a huge, huge undertaking, but it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely awesome once it's done. I think I also want to trim that back just a little bit. Go away. Yeah, okay. So, that's one of the things that we did. The other thing was we went and built ourselves basically a quick way to get to and from here and the main Mesa village. So we've got just a real simple portal set up right over here. I'm probably going to move this portal eventually. I mean, obviously this isn't exactly an ideal location to it. And I'm thinking also that there's going to be a big bridge that goes into that area, which will be pretty cool as well. But let's head into the nether and I'll kind of show you. So just real simple, more to help me find my way more than anything else. We've just got a row of stone bricks that goes all the way to the mesa, and this path, much like the path for the gas-proof bridge that we did a couple episodes ago, that also is going to be cleaned up a lot because it's not great looking, but it'll look a lot better once it's all done. So here we are. One thing I did want to address really, really quickly. Last episode, I broke a blaze spawner, and I probably shouldn't have broke the blaze spawner. My thought process, the thoughts that went through my brain head were something along the lines of, blazes are annoying. Blazes spawn all over the place in nether fortresses now in 1.9. They don't need to be around a spawner. Blazes will decrease the amount of wither skeleton spawns for this wither skeleton farm. Blaze spawner, be broken. That was pretty much my thought process. And then afterwards, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. But at this point, what's done is done. I mean, I did talk with Tango and Impulse, and they said it really wasn't a big deal. So apologies for that, but it is what it is. And there's plenty of other blaze spawners on the server as well. And as I said, I talked with Tango and Impulse afterwards, and they're like, yeah, it's no big deal. No big deal at all. Don't worry about it. So, but I have heard that Cleo has gotten us back for giving her eye a monocle, a sunglasses monocle thing. Which, I mean, to be fair, I think it was an improvement. I was just trying to protect her beloved eye from the sun. I mean, it's very important. You're not supposed to look at the sun all the time. But I hear that she's gotten us back, and this is what we have. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's very impressive. Let's see, did she leave us any signs? Let's see. Oh, actually, so is this coming up? This is coming up out of the ground, all the way up into the sky. I think it's an eye on some sort of a stalk, and it's wrapping around the house. It looks incredible. It looks awesome. I actually really like it. And then we've got, I think that's a teardrop of some sort. Did she leave us a sign to tell us what it is? I didn't watch her episode because I didn't want to spoil it. Oh, and it's in the house. It's very much in the house as well. Okay. Some of it I think I'm going to have to break just so I can get around my base. Okay, so our house is essentially being constricted by a giant eyeball on a vine stick thing. This is fantastic. Well done, Cleo. Well done. Now, of course, I need to decide, do I want to let it go? Because, to be fair, she was getting me back. Or does this mean war? That is the question. I think I am going to fix the little part of the house that's outside here. I want to leave most of it in place so the other hermits can see it. But some of it I got to do away with just because it's, in the middle of my house and I need to be able to get around my house. What we could do, though? We could make it come out of the ground, like right here, and that wouldn't be, that wouldn't be a big deal if it's sticking out right here. So maybe we'll do something like that. Organic, not really my strong point, but just something along those lines I think should do. And then we'll have to clean that little part up. But anyway, let me get a couple things cleaned up here, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So I got that little chunk of the house cleaned up. The rest of it I think I'm going to leave because it is something else. That's pretty cool. That's very impressive. I still don't know what it is. I'll have to watch Cleo's episode after I'm done with this one. And I'm sure she'll explain in that. And I will, if I remember, I'll link her video in the description as well so you can see it. Just in case you missed that one. But well done, Cleo. Well done indeed. Now I need to start plotting my revenge. Or maybe I should just leave it be. You guys let me know in the comments. It's 1 for 1. It's my move. I'm certainly not against the idea of war. We will see. We will see. But anyway, guys, what I want to do in today's episode is I want to work a little bit more on that bridge. I want to clean it up. I want to make it look a lot better than it does right now, because right now it really doesn't look so good. So I think let's grab some stone. Let's make sure we're taking a crafting bench with us. And I think that's really all I need. I'm just trying to think here. What else will I need to take with? Oh, those go in here. There we go. Let me think about it for a little bit, guys. Let me get some stuff together, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got some cracked stone brick smelting up here. But I think, at least for starters, I've got everything I need to head back to this project and get some work done. So, let's see here. Ooh, there are all sorts of nasty things all over the place. No creepers behind me? No. Okay, good. Go away, zombie. Go away, other zombie. Go away, other zombie. We got them all? Got them all. I think we're good. Okay, so let's head into the nether, and let's head over to where we kind of started work on that bridge, which is here. There we go. Now, we built this a couple episodes ago, and admittedly, it's, essentially we just basically got the pathway itself down. We didn't really do anything to make it look good. So we've just kind of got this path that rises out of nowhere, and it doesn't look amazing. But we're going to aim to fix that in today's episode. So the first thing I want to do is kind of figure out how we can space this out. And we may end up rebuilding some of this as well. Let's actually make some stone brick. There we go. So I'm thinking here, since this is going to be a corner, well, actually, no, it won't. Now that I'm thinking about this, it will not be a corner. This will be a corner, because we'll have yellow stone that comes that way and goes back over. But here, this is kind of what I'm thinking, right? So we'll have, and then this will also be a corner as well. Let's just quick do that. Okay. So, what I'm thinking for a design here, I think it would be pretty cool. I hear ghasts everywhere. Whew. Okay, so I'm thinking it would be pretty cool if we go 1, 2, 3, maybe every 2. I'm thinking every 2 would probably be better. So we put a stone brick here, and then right there we'd have a stone stair that kind of comes up like that. And right there we have a slab that kind of sticks out to the side. And we would do that on either side, of course. So let's just grab those materials like that. And then this guy would be right here. And that looks good. And then we'd basically just go every 2 blocks or so, we would repeat that same thing. This is dangerous. This is a very dangerous build. I'm now realizing that. So, yeah, I'm going to work on this a little bit, guys. I'm going to get this stuff in place, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got this part almost finished. I just need to put these last couple ones in place like so. There we go. And then I need to decide, do I want to have these guys wrapping around like this? Or would I prefer just a single slab like that? Which looks better? They both look pretty good, honestly. I think I prefer the stairs by just a teeny bit. Just because we get a very, very minuscule amount of depth that way with the, basically playing with these little textures here. So I'm thinking we'll go like that. And this one, I'll work out how I want to do this part. Ooh, let's not fall. That's a long way down. So I'll work out how I want to do this little part in a bit. But we'll do something along these lines. And then if we want, we could do torches. Like every other one, maybe? Except there's not the right number for that to be all of them. And I mean, the Nether is a relatively dark place anyway. So maybe we just go without the torches entirely. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll go there. And then we need to start working out how we're going to bring this down. And that could be a little bit trickier. Oh, I missed a torch. Let's grab that. Okay. So we have a couple options here. We can extend this if we need to. So let's see. I'm thinking we'll go some sort of pattern from like here, and then we'll skip one. Or maybe these middle 2 right here would be the way to go. How far down is that? That's a ways. Let's go down the safe way. Let's go down the safe way and not kill ourselves in the process from fall damage. There we go. All right. So this is what it looks like underneath. And admittedly, that does not look amazing. But we're going to fix that as best we can. So let's grab, you know what? This is fine. Oh, actually, I'm going to lose a bunch of blocks. Well, actually, no, I won't. I'll be fine. Let's use our yellow stained clay to pillar up. And I want to show you kind of what I'm planning here. So we've got this bridge, right? And from underneath, it doesn't look amazingly awesome right now. We've just got this line that kind of comes out of nowhere. So what I'm thinking is, let's clear a little bit of this away. There we go. What I'm thinking is right here. How would we want to do that? Probably, would we want to go a slab there? Like this, maybe? Oh, not there. I'm thinking maybe slabs like that. And then they'd kind of come across like this. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Like so. So we get that going. Now the downside to this, to building so far up, is that I'm basically going to have to pillar down, pillar up, pillar down, pillar up quite a few times. So there is that. But that already looks better from down here. That already looks a lot better. And then I'm thinking we'll have like some sort of pillar, probably here and here, like centered on those. So we'll go, let's see, let me find the center of this. Right here. Get out of my way, pigman. Okay, so that puts me there, so to be these two blocks right here. And I do have feather falling 4, right? Yeah. So I can survive this fall without dying. Man, that is a long way down, though. That is a really long way down. But we'll build up a pillar right here, I think. That will... Wow, that was a whole stack right there. So this will be one of our pillars. Like so. And I'm thinking, how big do we want to make these pillars? Probably 3 wide? 3 by, what would that be? 3 by 2? That seems like a good height to me. I think. Yeah. Let me do some experimenting here with the pillars, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got this chunk here that goes up and kind of comes over, which I think works. Like, that's pretty much the shape that I'm looking for. I'm pretty good with that. And then it'll be mirrored on this side as well. So I think that'll work. So, yeah, I think that's good. I need to do another one of those pillars here that'll kind of connect to here, and then another one probably here as well. But overall, I'm pretty good with the design. Now, the hard part's going to be when we're bringing it down. That's where it's going to get pretty tricky. So let me do some more work on the pillars here, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So this is what it looks like so far, and that's not too bad. That's actually not too bad at all. We'll have to kind of, tweak some things, of course. But overall, it's not looking bad. I will want to add some more details here to the walls, maybe some cobblestone walls that, like, run up the side like this. Something along these lines could be good. We'll have to see. We'll have to try it out and see what we think. But overall, I'm actually pretty good with this. Actually, let's go ahead and try the cobblestone wall design. Let's see what we think of that. We'll just build our way up. Actually, let's do both sides at once. Ooh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I actually have enough cobblestone walls to go all the way up. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. I can always go get more from my base, but I don't think I have enough on me right this very minute. Maybe I do. That was actually really close, though. I almost did not. So we'll just go like that. All right. Let's try that out. How's that look from over here? That's not too bad. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. And then maybe like every so often as we go up, we could do something Like that? Well, not like that. No. No. Don't like that at all. Maybe a couple of those every so often? I don't know. I wish it was 3 this way, because then I could put a center block for a detail block that would actually, and that would look pretty cool. But we could potentially do like, probably not so much with stained clay. Oh, maybe with stained clay. That actually doesn't look too bad. Huh. I'm getting ideas. Let's try this. We go up. The problem is, once you get to a certain point, although I suppose you could do something like this. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then on the third one, it rotates the other way. I mean, then we're using a very minimal amount of the stained clay, which is what we want. We don't want too much stained clay, because then it's just not going to look good. It's going to be, overpowering kind of, and that's not what we want. So this might work just like this. I'm actually really liking this. Something like that. And then we've got, let's see, here, like that, and then this would go up and in like so. That does not look bad. Let's grab these. Oh! There was falling involved. Now I gotta go. I gotta go tear down this whole pillar. I'll be back at the end in just a second, guys. Alright, guys, I am back. Check that out. Now that actually looks pretty cool. That looks good, and I like it quite a lot. Yeah. Now we're actually getting somewhere. So, we do need to make another one of those pillars. I need to do the other side. And that's going to take a while, because first of all, I don't actually have enough cobblestone walls on me, so I'll have to run back and get some more stuff. But overall, definitely making some progress here. So I'm going to get some more work done, guys, and I will come back to you for an update once I have the second pillar in place. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got the bridge, at least this portion of it, finished. Check this out. Does this not look absolutely awesome? I love it. This is so much better. So much better than it was. Little details, and those arches, those 2 arches together just really make the bridge. And the pillars. I mean, the pillars that lead up with the yellow stained clay. Absolutely fantastic. So what I did the exact same thing that I had already done, that I showed you, but then I made another very minor change as well. If you come up onto the bridge, let's see if we can get closer. You can't really get a good view of it from here, but essentially, I laid down some slabs here, and then underneath as well, so that only a little bit of this yellow stained clay kind of peeks out, so that it's not quite so overpowering when you look at it from the side. See how it's mostly covered there? And I think that looks pretty awesome, actually. Like, that is fantastic. So I think this portion of the bridge is done. Now, the hard part, and the part that I need to plan a lot more before I continue... I see you. Nailed it. The part that I need to plan out a bit more is how exactly I'm going to take that and bring it down. That could be the tricky part. And I have a couple ideas, but I need to plan them out before I actually get into it. So yeah, that is the gas-proof bridge, and really finally coming along and starting to look a lot better than it did. Because let's be honest, that yellow path by itself, not really a great look. Not really a great look. The other thing, too, is that this is kind of the style I want to go for when I'm doing the walkways and things like that inside my dwarven city. It's not going to be just like this, but it's going to be a very similar style for pillars and walkways and stuff, and I think it's going to be pretty cool when it's all said and done. But I think I missed something very important. While I was doing that, I watched Zombie Cleo's video of her prank, and I missed something really, really important. She actually left us a book that explained the whole thing, and I didn't actually find it, so we're going to go take a look at that real quick as well, and then I think we'll probably call it an episode. So let's see. She left us a little chest kind of right in front of our house, and of course it's nighttime. Why is it always nighttime? Whenever I come out... Hello, giant eyeball thing. Let's just take a little sleep here quick before things get out of hand. I think we'll be fine. Okay, there we go. So, let's see. She left us a chest somewhere. Did she leave it, like, over by Tango's house, maybe? I forget. I watched the video, and then I forgot where she actually put the chest. Oh, here we go. This is it. Not a lawsuit. Cleo. Protective coverings, and a book. Dear Wells, today I was informed of an oversight when you came to fit the eye with a pair of glasses. You neglected to fit yourself with proper protective gear, and as such, the eye has obtained an infection from whatever you so callously stepped in before fitting the glasses. As you can imagine, the eye is a little peeved, and as such has decided to keep an eye on you. Please find enclosed a pair of protective booties. P.S. The eye needs constant drainage. Please head to the back of the tentacle to assist with this matter. P.P.S. The pus burns, so we've gifted you a pus drainage receptacle to avoid injury. So, it appears that this is supposed to be an infected eyeball. Because when I gave... Oh, man, you know, this is why there are health and safety codes. I probably should have, taken off my boots and washed my hands and stuff before I went jumping around on top of her eyeball. But, it's too late, and she got an infection. So that's what this is. It's an infected eyeball. Oh, excellent. Absolutely excellent. But I think that is going to do it for this episode, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. I'll put a link to Cleo's video where she did this in the description down below, so check that out if you haven't already. As for me, guys, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.